When you ask someone about a famous scientist like Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, or Nikola Tesla, and why they are more famous than other scientists, then most people's answer would be because they were very intelligent. But according to a study, our IQ means our intelligence quotient is only 20% important to our success, and the remaining 80% depends on how well we manage our emotions. Author Daniel Goleman says, our IQ is fixed from the time we are born, and it remains the same throughout life. So we cannot change our IQ at will. But yes, we can increase our EQ by learning about emotional intelligence, through which you can learn to control your emotions. It affects 80% of your success in life. So first understand what emotions actually are. Emotions are powerful forces that help us take immediate action, and we take 80% of actions in our daily life based on emotions. So it is very important for us to make right decisions using these emotions, which we will learn in today's video through the book Emotional Intelligence written by Daniel Goleman. So, number 1, self-awareness. We have to know ourselves well, observe our emotions and behavior. It is the first and most important step to develop high emotional intelligence. How do we think? How do we deal with our strengths and weaknesses? And as a result, how does it affect the people around us? We should be aware of all these parts. Our emotions don't stay the same for a long time. You may have noticed it too. As you may have noticed, even if you are happy about something, your mood is not always the same. Similarly, if you are sad, that emotion will also change in the same way. Therefore, before controlling our emotions, we must first observe how we feel. If we are angry, in order to control it, we all have to accept it first that, now I am angry, and I have to control it. It is called self-awareness of one's emotions. The author says that people deal with their emotions differently, like engulfed. These are the people whose moods tend to change with emotions, and they get into a lot of trouble for their actions and then feel helpless. These people cannot recognize their mindset, cannot be aware of their feelings, when and how to react. They are confused about their feelings. Accepting. Some people become aware of their feelings and emotions and understand how they're feeling, so they accept their feeling. But no matter how harmful that feeling is for them, they ignore it and never try to change it. Self-aware. These people are fully aware of their feelings and emotions. They know when they are angry, when they feel sad, and they try to change it. Number 2, managing emotion. Every emotion has an importance and value. The most important thing to manage your emotions is you need to know why your emotions are changing. What are the reasons due to which your mind is getting disturbed? All the reasons need to be understood well. Then we can prepare ourselves in advance to control those emotions. Your goal is to balance emotion, not avoid them. If you feel sad, your brain doesn't want to do any work. It doesn't mean that you have to wait, that when you feel happy again, and work. Instead, get comfortable with your emotions and do what feels right for you. When we are afraid of something, then we ignore everything and try to get out of that fear. Worry is normal when dealing with any tough situation. But as a result of being worried, you have to think about the solution before creating problems and work. But when you are repeatedly worried about something, but no solution comes out, then it becomes more difficult to do that work. When you are worried about a task, you are not in control of the situation, then you have anxiety disorder, stress, overthinking, and panic attacks, which seriously affects your mental health. If you can't manage your emotions, you worry about one thing again and again, and this worry-to-worry cycle will continue. So the best way to control emotions is to become comfortable with your emotions instead of avoiding them. And before taking any decision, ask yourself, is it really right for you? Or you are making decisions only based on your emotions? Number 3, motivate yourself. When someone shares their sadness or any problem with us, we should listen to them properly and understand them and give them the best possible advice and motivate them. Means at that moment, the person's situation should be seen from their point of view. Delayed gratification. A study found that children who learn to control their impulses by the age of 4 years, later they become independent, socially, and personally active. These people can analyze life's problems well, deal with their life's disappointments properly. Because these people are emotionally strong, they later take on the challenges of their lives and survive from stress and anxiety, maintain hope and optimism. Hope is the most important thing to move forward in your life. If you have hope in your life, your dark and dull life can be bright. But the important thing is that you have to believe in yourself. Only then you can achieve the goal of life. You might have noticed that some people are optimistic in all kinds of situations, and that's why they somehow come up with a solution. On the other hand, we see that some people do not have the ability to achieve their goals or the strength to face challenges because they themselves do not believe that they can actually achieve those goals. Number 4, recognizing emotions in others. The more we are aware of our emotions, the more we understand ourselves and other people's emotions. We see that very few people can express their emotions, and those people express their emotions with their gestures, body language, and facial expression. In order to understand any human emotions, it is important that we focus on how they explain their emotions, not on what they are explaining. Because through the nonverbal actions of any person, we can recognize their emotions. To understand the emotions of others, it is important that we first listen to them properly, so that we don't start talking about solutions before hearing them. Put yourself in the place of others and learn to understand the situation from their perspective. You have to focus on nonverbal actions, which they cannot explain in words. Number 5, relationship management. In order to maintain any relationship, it is important to focus on 2 other emotional skills, self-management and empathy. Because of all these social abilities, you can deal with emotional situations with more people, and you can inspire people. When someone discusses their emotional problems with you, you should see their situation from their perspective, so that they too can manage their emotions easily. The more we interact with people socially, the better our signal reaches to people. It depends on emotional intelligence, how we are managing our emotions with people, with what kind of people we feel good, and with what kind of people our mood becomes disturbed. Through these things, we can control our emotions. People who understand people around them and make them feel easy and calm, and try to understand their emotions, they are very socially active. During our emotional needs, we need people who understand our situation, and those people's suggestion and understanding can turn our emotional condition from bad to good. Hope this video helps you to gain new knowledge. Show your love by giving a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.